Yo, I'm Cho Hollow.
I'm Lee Song.
I'm Gatlin.
We're Frozemode and this is Clunk and Amps.
You're back, Freddie. How does it feel? You played. It was the Festival Republic stage this year. New stage, bigger stage. How does it feel?
Bro, it was fun, man. I can't lie. Movie. Weren't expecting that.
Yeah.
Fattest crowd I've ever been in front of a lie. So.
Well, yeah, it was like there was a lot of people, man. It was lit, man. Download was pretty big though as well. There was a lot of people there as well.
Yeah.
But it was amazing, bro. We had a lit time, man. We always enjoy it, no matter what, man. If it's in a sweaty little pub or on a big festival stage, we always try to bring the same energy, man. And we had fun, like, for real.
You got to bring that small club vibes into the festival.
For real.
Mate, that's awesome. And I think just on that point, sort of your music is if you could sum up for people who perhaps don't know you guys, you know, could you give a little taste of what people who hearing you for the first time could expect?
It's like, well, the generic answer we give is alternative rap music with punk influences. We like to bring a lot of different genres, sounds into it. It's like controlled chaos, you know, chaotic but still somehow fitting together.
I love that, and works across every different stage, as you said, from pubs to Reading to maybe, who knows, main stage. Yeah. There's hope, mate. Come on, man. So I think kicking things off, I really want to sort of talk. How did you boys come together? Did you form? Did you all? I know you're from London. Did you all meet in London? How did it all come together? This group.
So yeah, mainly through schools.
Yeah. Us man. Me and Hollow, we met at the fucking college, innit? And then we're about 16, and we met when we were about 11. Secondary school. Yeah. So we all known each other for time, and then we kind of got all close, bonded over music, really. Like from the start of whenever any of us were boys, like we were chatting about music, we spit bars together, and then eventually it just all came together, man. It just made sense. So even whenever anyone asked the question, how long you lot been making music for, it's an impossible answer. It's somewhere between 10 years and 2 years, you know what I mean? But yeah.
And how was it kind of, I know London's a bit more accessible than some places, but how was it breaking into the scene? I know, you know, as you know, we all know what the scope's like today, but how was it for you guys breaking into the scene, getting the music off the ground and getting kind of where you are today?
Well, I guess like I just said, it took us a long time. In one aspect, it took us ages, and in the other aspect, it was so quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From when we had management and from when everything was like ready to go, serious. It moved fast. But before that period, we had 8 years of us just making songs, releasing songs on SoundCloud, showing our friends, doing little shows here and there. Yeah. You know, there's all this unseen stuff that we've been doing in the background for years. So it's always going to be a slog, and it's always going to be hard work. But you gotta love it, man, and if you love it, you'll keep doing it.
And there's still way more to come.
Yeah. There we go, mate. That's a plug and a half. And what were some of the kind of the challenges you faced? I mean, I know you're not up top yet, but even now, like maybe getting off the ground, was there challenges you faced? Yeah. What was some of the stuff?
I feel like the main thing is like we all like many different types of music, and we're creative like that, so we be making a lot of different types of music. So it's just about honing it in and giving, like, you know, the people a lane that we are in, and, you know, kind of be known in that lane type thing, you know?
Because it's tricky. It's tricky when there's 3 different individuals, 3 different personalities, with all multiple different sounds that we want to explore, trying to actually be able to feel like we can do what we want, but also without abandoning the fans that we picked up on the way, innit? Yeah.
Talking on that, like, who were some of the influences growing up? You know, I know you guys have a great mix of punk, hip hop, a lot of different influences. Who were some of the sort of, I guess, musicians and pioneers that influenced you guys in what you've created?
It's to be different for each of us. Yeah. Low key. Like, I grew up listening to a lot of like grime, UK rap like Sneak Bo. I don't know if you know American music as well, 50 Cent. You know, what you know?
Yeah, like I listened to a lot of like old school American hip hop growing up. Big Kendrick Lamar fan, but also like I really like, you know, bands like Radiohead, The Cure, and like R&B like Frank Ocean, all that kind of stuff. So I like to bring in the smooth stuff into the tracks as well.
Yeah, man. Also a little bit of everything. Grew up listening to a lot of grime as well. Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem was a big influence on me as a little kid. A lot of punk stuff, Idols, Pixies, Yeah, man, loads of people. The Talking Heads, whatever, man, loads of people still.
It's awesome, and that kind of mishmash of music and stuff comes together, and you guys really do fucking blend it so well. And how do you find that in terms of writing process? Do you kind of pick songs, or how does it all come together when you're in the recording room writing the tracks? What's the process like?
We got two different. So sometimes it's really dependent on the beat that the producer's giving to us. We really just adapt off that, work with it, and you know that could dictate how we touch the beat. But back in the day, one of us would come in with a vibe, and the other two, like magic, just catches it, and then just make some nice shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, nice work.
It's awesome. And talking of your music as well, you've just got a new mixtape come out, Demo 2, right? How was I've read a little bit about this, obviously background research. It was based on comments people made about you. Was that correct? Or was it social media comments? One of the songs.
Asbo Boys, which is the first song on it, I believe, in the order. Yeah, Asbo Boys was about social media comments that we've received. Not all the songs on the Demo 2, though. Yeah.
What's some of the other songs on that track? How did you write those songs? What were some of the key influences? And can you talk a little about those tracks on the new mixtape?
Of course. There's one called Black Hole. That one's a little bit more on the emo side, a little bit more on the darker side, but it's with these hard-hitting drums. And yeah, that's about like negative influences and negative habits, like pulling you back into the black hole, you know what I'm saying? They're all quite different, man.
Yeah, like Kurama's got a lot of like anime references, also a bit darker, like typically like self-destructive personalities and all that kind of thing. Yeah, we want to get more into the introspective stuff as well. And then what, like Man Them Nah?
Yeah, Man Them Nah, it's just about when we was all young, outside, going to raves and that. And like, you know, showing the other side of that as well, you know, like mixing like the rave and the road culture together a little bit. Because, you know, we're about it, we know about these things, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, I love that. I think with your music, you can really explore those different influences and those experiences, you know, growing up. And yeah, because you guys met so young, right? It's so great you can come together and really create something that's both unique to yourselves. You know, no one else is doing that, right? And I think that's what really makes you guys stand out, and it's really dope. And I think what's great about you guys, well, as you said, your different influences. You know, you've just played Download, you've just played Reading. What's been the biggest differences between the two festivals for you guys?
You know what, man? It's very hard to say because we do the same thing. We get up and we do the same thing no matter what. You know, we're focused on what we're doing. But the biggest difference for me is that I got a free haircut at Downloads, and I didn't get one here.
Mate, it's still Alex Friday.
So,
come on, mate, come on.
Yeah, maybe. And they were offering free tattoos there as well, but we didn't have time to get one. But I don't see that here, so Reading. I'll be your game, man. Where's your tattoos, man?
Next time, mate. Come on, big it up next time.
I'm joking. It's a good festival. Sick festival.
And just going back to your mixtape as well, is there any standout tracks you guys found performing live really took off that you weren't expecting?
Yeah, I mean they all do their own thing, you know. Asbo Boys we use as our final song at the moment, and that's always great, man. It feels like a great song to finish on. And then Man Them Nah, it's got like a smoother kind of. Yeah. It's one that adds a little point of difference in the show.
We've got a little dance move for it.
Yeah, we got our first dance move. I messed up today, you know.
Did you?
I forgot to jump at the first one. You felt it. I messed up. But yeah, we got a little. It's a simple dance move, but I can't lie, bro. Every time we do it, apart from today because I messed up, they go when we do it, it's just so simple. Cross legs, then jump left, and then do the same and jump right, and everyone goes, "Wow!" They start screaming. They love it, man. Crazy.
Mate, you know how to please the crowd. You've done it, mate. You've smashed it. Look at that. And what we like to do with these interviews, we like to do nice quick fire round questions. Cool. So with you boys, I wanted to ask top 3 hip hop albums.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess we'll do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just do one each actually. That works out quite well.
Oh my god.
Go on, son.
Alright, go that way. Start that way.
Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 Cent.
50 Cent. And why?
Why? Just he's spitting his talking his stuff, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I like what he represented in it, the flows, you know. That really got me into him. So yeah, and the film is sick as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good Kid, Mad City, for me. Kendrick Lamar. It's just got it's got storytelling, it's got introspection. It feels real, it feels personal. The beats are crazy, the lyrics are crazy. crazy album.
I'm torn between either Aquemini by Outkast or Marshall Mathers LP. But I guess just for the sake of this, I'll say Marshall Mathers LP is just the places in which Eminem took things on that album, the boundaries that he pushed, and you know, the risky content obviously now doesn't run that much, but like he took risks. He's a big risk taker, and I rate that. And the flows are impeccable, and the rhyme schemes are impeccable. So yeah, that's up there, man.
And for sure, I think you guys are doing the same as well, taking those risks and trying something new. And I think with you guys pioneering the genre and trying something new, I want to sort of ask, what's something you wish you saw more of in the scene, the music scene specifically?
I guess people like being real, innit? Like when I listen to artists, I like to know about them. You know, I really like to hear their stories, and that's it. So yeah, I don't know about you, man.
I kind of miss songs being a bit longer.
Yeah. Mate, you want a bit of Dream Theater in you?
Yeah.
Come on, 20
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, just I guess people nowadays feel like, especially in, I don't know, in certain scenes, they feel like they stick to very specific genre boxes, and every genre is getting like the micro genres now, and it's not just rap, it's drill, it's grime, it's this, it's that, and if you're not this BPM, then you're not grime, if you're not this, then you're not that, and like, I feel like all of that stuff doesn't help, man. Well, it wouldn't help me anyway, and I don't think it helps the music. When I'm hearing people who are so obviously one genre, it means you just sound like everyone else in your genre, man. Try and push and do something different.
Push the boundaries and become more collaborative, and we've had that as well. A lot of metal bands saying the same thing, like trying to go more hardcore and even bringing hip hop and stuff. Like, you'd be surprised. Like, we've had death metal bands saying, "I wish we're collaborating with hip hop," because that's the thing. I think there is that cross sort of interest with the genres, and to be fair, it's all high octane. It's all, everyone's going for it, right? It's big energy, big up, big beats, and that's what I think really blends the genres together so well. And on that note of chaos and live shows, what's the maddest live show story you guys have got?
Hello's got one, man.
Oh wow! Pretty much, yeah. This was what, the big weekend?
No, it was
Download.
It was actually Download, and I was just flying low on stage, and I had a rip in my boxes, so like, because I didn't think I'll ever show it out, so it was hanging, bro. I can't lie, actually hanging out, bro. So a few times I had to turn around, unzip it, but then it just fall back down. But it was long. But no one said anything. So.
What was so funny is he came off stage and he was so chill about it, bro. Like, if it happened to me, I'd be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
He was like, oh man, it kept falling
mate.
out.
I did.
Download, mate, come on, you got to embrace it. With the mud and everything, it was like, you know, it's a look. It's a look. You got to just go with it now. Go with the flow, right?
Yeah. Also, Boomtown. I don't know. There was a naked guy rolling about.
Oh yeah.
Well, Labricon, you can't leave it just that.
Hey, wait.
That's all it was. He was just, he had a backpack on and shoes on, but fully naked. And everybody apart from us, like, it was like we were being gaslit. Everyone was acting like it was normal. They were walking around hugging him, like, hey bro, like whatever.
It's Boomtown.
Nobody looked down, nobody cared. Yeah, I guess we're not used to Boomtown culture. We got to get with it. Yeah.
Go hard or go home, right?
Yeah.
And boys, what's next for Frozemode?
Man, I'm just gonna keep pushing, you know. We're gonna keep changing. We're gonna keep elevating. Yeah, man. Nothing's gonna stay the same, man. We're gonna keep doing what people like, but we're gonna keep pushing boundaries and changing things up whenever we can. Yeah.
Growing and growing.
That's it.
Music, shows. That's it. And Frozemode, DEMODE. Yeah,
Merched up.
Pre-order now.
Pre-order.
Unless it's on sale now. But.
Black hole, but it's starting to with me. Everything comes from the storm.